Oil companies say they are now ready to respond to a BP-type spill, and they say they can prove it.
Tomorrow, they lay out their system for Interior Secretary Ken Salazar in the hopes that the government will start granting drilling permits again. John Snell flew to the Gulf today and brings us a local TV exclusive look at the system.
Guys, there are actually two systems, one from the majors and then this one from the independent oil companies. And the independents take a very different approach.
Should the next big blowout happen, the Helix producer, an oil processing ship, might be part of the 911 system. A group representing 20 independent oil companies hired the ship's owner, Helix, as a first responder.
This is the production control center. This is the heartbeat of the production process.
Tony Owen, a Wagaman native, is a veteran of the BP spill. He managed the Helix producer through the months of the Macondo blowout.
It was very intense. Once we engaged into the process, the team was very ready.
It was the Helix producer, or HP1, that processed a share of BP's oil, preventing its escape into the environment before the well was killed.
The Obama administration has told the industry, don't even think about applying for a permit unless you can demonstrate you can respond to a spill. The Helix producer is designed to be an important part of that answer.
Today, the HP1 is working in the Gulf, 115 miles south of Morgan City.
We have several of these stations located throughout the vessel.
At virtually the push of a button, the HP1 can disconnect from whatever well it's working and make for an emergency elsewhere in the Gulf.
45 seconds. That's the time you hit those two buttons.
The entire process would take a few hours, but Helix insists it can have multiple ships and equipment on site within 48 hours.
The system we have developed and that is ready to deploy today is ready to respond to the lion's share of potential spills in the Gulf of Mexico.
Helix says it has improved on the BP solution. They would place a cap on a broken blowout preventer with 2 sets of shearing rams to shut in a well. If the pressure is too great, a separate device would be mounted to the cap and oil and gas fed to ships on the surface. Helix says their stack can connect to the broken BOP or the wellhead.
What would you tell someone, an environmentalist or anybody who might question how quickly and adequately you can respond to the next BP?
Based on the BP incident, we are better prepared today to quickly respond to an incident of that magnitude in a lot shorter time period and a lot safer environment.
Our goal is to never see the HP1 move off a location to respond to a spill. But as you've seen today, this asset is uniquely designed to suit that purpose.
Helix says it can operate in 5,600 feet of water deeper than the BP site, 8,000 by next month. Tomorrow, the industry in 2 separate meetings in Houston will try to sell these systems to Interior Secretary Ken Salazar.